Hello everybody and welcome to another super explosive episode of SmackDown. My name is Jitch and we are 2 days away from SummerSlam. Oh, by the way, it's WWE 12 Universe, if I hadn't already said that, in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
WWE Champion who is 18-4 or 12-2 this season, if you want to be more specific. See, 6-2 in the previous. Only 4 losses career-wide, but 18 victories. That is massive. One of the biggest deals you will ever see. No doubt about it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the WWE Champion. Rightfully so. The face of SmackDown. Kicking off SmackDown once again. Okay, we're starting off hot. We're pretty much giving you the main event right from the beginning, rather than making you wait. It's just going to be the first thing on the show. And that is why Stone Cold is going to be teaming up with The Miz. And let's not forget, whether he's carrying it around, showing it off or not, that The Miz is Mr. Money in the Bank. That is a dangerous thing to overlook. The Miz is the first ever SmackDown Money in the Bank winner. That is specifically a briefcase that can only be cashed in on the title held by none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. And if The Miz does, in fact, decide to cash in, he can do it whenever he wants for an entire year. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a target right now.
And their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre.
Well, Sheamus... Well, we'll start with Drew, actually, because my goodness, do I have something to mention when it comes to Sheamus. Drew McIntyre suffered his first ever loss this Monday on Raw when he faced off against... last Monday on Raw when he faced off against Batista. That brought him to a total of 11-2 as a win-loss record, because he did also lose Money in the Bank. However, what I mean by that is that now he's been pinned. The Celtic Cross, as a tag team... Yeah, I'm sure that's an alliance that you can trust, Austin. Nothing could possibly go wrong. As a tag team, the Celtic Cross are 11-0. They've never actually lost a tag team match, including when they won their titles. But what's more important to be noted is that Sheamus is 20-5. He is the first man this season to hit 20 wins. I mean, not this season, ever, actually. He's the first ever guy to hit 20 wins, with only 5 losses, and so far this season, Sheamus stands at a simple 10-0 record. He has never lost a match.
That might be it right there.
There you see in the corner the new time limit I am testing. I'll be leaving that until I get some feedback on it, so there might be a few episodes with it. I like it personally. It's not very distracting. It's there. It lets you know how long each match went for. And on top of that, it also can lead to some extra story. You know, matches can be so evenly matched that they end up in a draw. I think it's good. I think it's a good little function. And it doesn't hurt to have it there. It really doesn't.
In over 110 countries.
20 minutes is such a generous amount that it should rarely ever expire. But you never know, one day it might. They used to do it in the 80s and I just thought it was kind of cool, so I thought, oh, I'll bring it into the series, why not? It's a make your own wrestling promotion series. Why would it not hurt? I mean, why would it hurt to do that?
men appear to be casualties as a result of
As a faction, the United Kingdom are 1-0 so far, having only ever competed in a handicap match against not Wade Barrett, what the hell am I talking about? Against Jack Swagger. Sorry, I had a suggestion to involve Wade Barrett in the group, and that was what made me think about it.
You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is absolutely huge.
Perhaps the biggest in his life. Woo!
Oh my gosh! What a tag team match this has been. A smart tag team move.
Oh,
there.
Austin getting held back by Sheamus.
Oh, out of nowhere.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
If you ever have the displeasure of talking to Drew McIntyre for a while, he'll go on and on about today's youth. He really feels that the kids of today are too complacent, too busy with their video games and social networking. And
Okay,
that one day,
Boomer.
they'll all be working for him.
Woo! I tried running up the apron as I did that, but they cut away from the camera. He's going nuts! Sheamus is going nuts!
And now his partner comes in.
I should probably stay in the corner so he can actually tag me if he needs to.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Surprised to see Austin and The Miz able to work together.
And Drew McIntyre. He wants to win titles.
I wish they had the thing where you could, like, cheer on your partner. Like, start pounding the thing for a hot towel. Oh, there's a skull-crashing finale.
The Miz has him.
He's apparently not going to capitalize off of that opportunity.
Big move coming.
Big move.
An impressive suplex.
Miz could play this match very craftily, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If he was to, I don't know, leave Austin to face the two alone, Austin's nuts enough that he'd actually do it. Which would then in turn mean that The Miz would just be able to sit back and watch Austin get beaten up, lose the match possibly, or even win the match, who cares really in that aspect of what I'm saying. It's just... You know, he could come out of the match completely worn out, and then The Miz has got his Money in the Bank briefcase. He could be walking into SummerSlam the WWE champion. The problem with that is that the current contender is Triple H, who has already got a certified match at SummerSlam. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is the WWE champion, which means that if you were to try and pull that kind of fast one on them, he'd have to face both of them at SummerSlam. So actually thinking on it, that maybe won't favor The Miz so much at this very moment. I mean, I don't know when exactly cashing in would for as long as Austin is WWE champion, because I just don't think that's the kind of guy The Miz wants to be going up against.
Yeah, you're right about that. I don't know if there's anyone in the... Whoa!
And he fights his way out.
There's the camel clutch. I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah,
Boy, you just can't do submission holds in this game for long. You get them for like half a second, maybe.
Lifted and now placed upside down. Tied up in the... And he escapes the hole.
This, however, is the exact opposite of what's going to benefit The Miz. He's not going to want to cash in on Stone Cold Steve Austin whilst he's getting the hell beaten out of him.
They said sorry, no professionals.
Oh my god. He really just pulled a Sheamus' ugly line out of his ass.
Sheamus. These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Miz is 14-14. That's quite the win-loss record he's got at the moment. Hate to see it go down the tubes some more. 14 losses is not an easy thing to stomach.
Tilt the rope backbreaker. Big blow to the back of the skull.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Talk about getting the hell beaten out of you.
Today, Halloween.
Oh my god.
And Sheamus unloads.
Great reaction.
Wait a minute.
And now Sheamus.
Irish curse. This could be it. Oh my goodness, this just came out of nowhere.
Just writhing in agony.
What a
Oh.
move. And he wants to get out of there in the worst way.
Austin got a big boot to the face from Sheamus.
That should do it right there. One. He's seen enough. Here he comes.
Oh, Austin couldn't make it in time. Well, that's too bad. Looks like the United Kingdom pick up the... I've got to stop calling them the Celtic Cross because right now they are known as the United Kingdom.
Here are your winners.
So the United Kingdom picking up a victory on enemy land. They don't even belong here on SmackDown. They've decided to cause this issue. Invading Friday nights and defeating their world champion. Raw's world champion stands tall. Is this going to go anywhere? Oh, it is going to go somewhere. The question is, where's it going? Sheamus has ordered Drew McIntyre to go out. Oh no. I don't even know who that is on the floor. Oh, here comes the... What the hell?
Come on, don't do this.
Miz!
Here comes the cavalry. And just in the nick of time.
Well, at some point they must have laid out Austin. I think that was when we cut away. And the Miz just actually saved Stone Cold Steve Austin from a steel chair shot from Sheamus. I mean, he could have, as I said before, he could have done it himself there. He could have taken the chair, beaten down Austin, and cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase. He really doesn't want to cash in on Austin for some reason. We know he's got bad blood with Austin. You know, we're not going to forget what happened at the end of Money in the Bank. He laid Austin out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 223 pounds, Justin Gabriel.
Well, with SummerSlam, one of the biggest events of the year coming up this Sunday, with Goldust having just earned an Intercontinental title opportunity against Rey Mysterio, and Triple H having become number one contender for Austin's WWE Championship, and Maurice getting a rematch for the Divas Championship.
From Brooksville, Florida, weighing 295 pounds, Husky.
With all of those things coming up this Sunday, we thought to ourselves, how do we build those matches up? Maybe Triple H and Austin could have a face-off. Maybe Rey Mysterio and Goldust could have some kind of like a sneak peek match against each other. Maybe like a you know, Goldust gets his hands on a different luchador he faces. Sin Cara, maybe a tag team match where Rey teams up with his partner Eddie Guerrero and Goldust finds a partner of his choosing. We thought about all these things, you know, Triple H and Michaels versus Austin and someone, all kinds of possibilities really, and we decided that no, those ideas were dumb. That's a good timer. That's good. 0?
Talk to us about Husky
Cool.
Harris, King.
I guess I didn't really consider the fact that the timers might glitch.
This is going to be.
Well, a former United States champion,
This guy.
Mr. Gabriel,
Justin Gabriel has
finally getting his opportunity here on SmackDown. One half of a tag team with Heath Slater. We never really see them compete.
Oh man.
But Husky Harris, I think this is his SmackDown debut. I don't believe he's actually competed on SmackDown since signing up. I think he's only ever been on NXT, so this is a big move for him. Right before SummerSlam, and we've got an important pay-per-view to build up. It's a bit of a weird one to throw Justin Gabriel versus Husky Harris on the show, but you know, it might go somewhere. There might be a reason for this. And that's what I gotta have faith in. These matches, when I don't edit them, they tend to have purpose, so...
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages in
Whoa!
110 countries. So, King, are you ready for that big main event later tonight?
And by that big main event, he of course means Triple H up against the new ECW champion, Wade Barrett, who has been rumored to be associated with the United Kingdom. Will we get any confirmation or denial of that later on in the show? That is the question. He shouldn't be. They're over on Raw, he's on SmackDown.
Husky Harris is all the official continuing his count toward 10.
Oh, jeez.
Somehow, Husky didn't see that coming.
What does Husky Harris need to do to win this?
Never forget those weeks where Justin Gabriel was assisted by Brie Bella as he continued to feud with Husky Harris. That clearly led to absolutely nothing for either of them. Sometimes you just try things and see where they go, and if they don't work, you give up on them. That was one of those occasions. Husky Harris! He's shown that fierce side.
Hooks the leg.
Well, that was close.
In a shot to the solar plexus. Now taking a moment to feel those ribs, and King, it appears that there may be some internal damage.
It looks like it. Those ribs have been targeted so many times over the course of this
Oh.
match. I wouldn't be shocked if
Oh, look at this!
right now.
Very tightly applied.
Might be it.
I didn't even press anything there. I'm kind of amazed that that happened. I started button mashing and then I thought, no, I'll let him get like a little bit of damage in. And then it was just like, no, you're going to get out. You're just going to get out of this. Wow. That was both really cool and really stupid.
Oh, tremendously painful move to the spine.
Husky Harris putting a beating on Justin Gabriel. And that's it.
Husky Harris
That's lights out for Justin Gabriel, because I don't like this kick-out system.
Here's your winner,
Oh!
Husky.
Oh, he doesn't want to be touched. This isn't the happy Husky Harris that we're used to. This one means business. This one's angry. What has gone into him? Oh my god, he's flipping all over the place. Husky Harris is pissed. Well, congratulations on the victory. I'm sorry to see that you've apparently gone nuts off of it. But congratulations, that was it. There was nothing else to that match. That was just a match. Well, whatever. It's still nice to see some different competition on SmackDown. R-Truth versus Sin Cara. What a match. What a match indeed. Now you may be asking yourself, the following contest is, that's what you may be asking yourself.
Approaching the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 235 pounds, R-Truth.
But you didn't mention who had what win-loss records. Well, Justin Gabriel is now officially 11-10, or 3-5 this season if you want to be more specific. Whilst Husky Harris clocks in at a final score of, it won't open when I click his name, he is now 2-3 this season. As we move on to this matchup, R-Truth, who has been picking up victories alongside John Cena, targeting The Undertaker, is currently 6-12. He has gone up to 4-3 this season. His previous record, 2-9, has been stomped. Which is what Mark Henry was trying to prove. He was trying to say he could build R-Truth up, that he was a bigger and better man than what he was limiting himself to with the singing and dancing. And so far, he's not been wrong.
From Mexico City, weighing in at 175 pounds,
This man, on the other hand, a former Cruiserweight champion somehow, he is 2-8. He is, perhaps some people have said, the reason that The Undertaker wasn't winning those tag team matches. He wasn't adding anything to Undertaker's side. That is what the viewers had to say. And by the viewers, I mean the crowd, the live crowd, because I don't think I got any comments like that. But that's what the live crowd had to say about Sin Cara's contributions. They felt that he was so worthless in what he was doing for The Undertaker that he was actually the reason Undertaker was losing. Yeah, the timer's just not working. Okay. Well, I thought it was going to be a fun idea. Evidently the game disagrees. I'll see if it works on like SummerSlam, and if it doesn't work there, then I'll take it off. I might have just set it up wrong.
Oh, he's been knocked to the floor.
R-Truth looking to pick up what I believe would be his... I've already forgotten the numbers. I think this would be his 7th victory tonight if he was to get this win. He'd really turned his career around since aligning himself with Mark Henry. I think it's only a matter of time until one day we see them challenge for the tag team titles again. Obviously, right now, not exactly showing a lot of concentration, a lot of focus on their tag team. But I think it's still in there. I think they still deep down inside they care. I mean, realistically, these are two tag team superstars right now facing up against each other. For those who don't know, Chavo Guerrero, a tag team partner of Cara. Whilst, of course, as I've been saying all along, Mark Henry and R-Truth are aligned. Referee's been knocked out. Here comes... Yeah, I was about to say, here comes Chavo now. That's exactly what I was talking about. That is Sin Cara's tag team partner. Chavo?
R-Truth.
Maybe he's having second thoughts. Maybe he doesn't want to be Sin Cara's partner either. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's he planning here?
Chavo playing the role of a good lumberjack in this non-lumberjack match. Wow, that referee went down for a long time. I could have done like a chair shot or anything. Instead, I did an elbow. Oh, trouble in paradise. Move of former WWE Tag Team Champion Kofi Kingston.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them. It seems he's had all he can take. No!
Oh my god! Who knew R-Truth was so capable of these things?
WWE fans watching this match all around the world.
Truth looking to wrap this up. I think he should. Oh no, Chavo Guerrero. He had something to say about it.
He hits the moonsault. What athleticism.
You hear how his leg connected?
Sin Cara coming up with a beautiful counter.
Wow! Talk about timing.
Some nice reversals from Sin Cara right now, I gotta say. He's starting to prove himself that little bit. And that's probably gotta be lights out. That's gotta be it. Yeah, I'd say the pin is a good choice. Okay.
Knocked down. What a shot.
Great reaction.
Truth. Throwing Sin Cara onto the top. This is a place Sin Cara is definitely more comfortable, if I had to say, or guess. Oh! Snapping superplex. He's going up again. That time not as impressive of a move. And again, snapping at the fans. That is obviously that's kind of R-Truth's career right now. He's working in spite of what everybody forced him to do. He doesn't need them, and well, I don't think they need him, to be honest.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight is up on the knees, and R-Truth's measuring.
And Truth. Oh, what a scissor kick.
Beautiful kick to the back of the neck.
That's got to be it. Sin Cara is done. Look at the way that guy's lying. Every limb just stretched out. Got absolutely annihilated as he turns 2-9, but R-Truth with a dominant victory. Even with the involvement from Chavo Guerrero. R-Truth, he meant business in this one. He wasn't messing around, he wasn't wasting any time. He just got in there, and he just beat the living hell out of Sin Cara. He's taking a minute to celebrate, as he should. Congrats to R-Truth. What a well-deserved victory. The truth has set him free. I thought the game crashed for a second there. time, everybody. Time to play the game. Triple H, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the #1 contender to the WWE Championship this Sunday at SummerSlam, set for competition.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring, he is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. The Game, Triple H.
Well, Triple H defeated Hawk to become #1 contender to the WWE Championship in a very unusual match. SmackDown has definitely been a very strange place to be these past few months. But he is the game and he wants to play. And that is exactly what he shall do. Alright. Yeah, you already said that. Alright. Can't wait for this match. His opponent, a champion versus... I just realized, yeah, it's champion versus champion. I don't know why. I just kind of forgot that Triple H was a champion as well.
And his opponent, the ECW champion, Barrett.
He'll be here end of days, guys. He means it. Don't know why I'm making such shitty commentary today. Wonder if we'll actually get a timer for this match. That'd be nice if it just fixed itself. It was like every now and then you'll get it. It won't. It will say 0 again. I think it still applies. I think it still is 20 minutes. It just doesn't tell me.
There's the bell.
Yeah.
And you can feel that electricity.
Can feel it.
WWE is all about.
That'll make your eyes water.
Not as much as the brightness of this TV right now. Good lord, I need to change these settings. Whoops, that was the mute button. I'm gonna let Barrett just take control for a second whilst I fix them. There we go. That'll do. You guys care so deeply about the settings of the TV, I know. It was just very, very bright. I was like messing with the settings kind of like in between matches. And I kind of went for something that was just way too bright. So I was looking at the lighting for R-Truth's like victory animation. I was like, oh my god, I can't see like anything. It's so dark. Now it's too bright. I think I found a good balance.
It's the almighty dollar. The former bare knuckle fighter is always looking for a way to pad his already sizable bank account. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages.
Triple H says, suck it. And a chop. Will this man be the next WWE champion coming out of our upcoming special event? That is the question. I don't know the answer. Only you can answer this question. I don't know why, but only you can.
He's only focused on the present and winning. And that's what the game does best. Oh, did you see that? His body twisting and turning in a sickening way. Great match here. But if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action. And he does it one
As I said
more
before,
time.
Wade Barrett, he is the current reigning ECW champion. He's the only man to have held that title twice. The title that the previous champion Nemesis was fighting to have treated equally to the WWE and World Heavyweight titles respectively. He wanted to call himself the ECW World Champion. Barrett has reverted back to the ECW Championship. He is not at all claiming to be of an elite level. He's just a fighter, and he's just trying to work his way up them ranks.
This is SmackDown.
Always been a bit of a strange one to hold the ECW title, though, in my opinion, as he is a former United States champion.
Look at this. The game is such a student of his craft. There are few superstars that are as technically proficient as Triple H. Hard shot to Barrett. You know he felt that.
What a night we're having on SmackDown.
Triple H, the prototypical ring general. He's so good at knowing how to control a match.
So close to SummerSlam. It just doesn't feel like it. We got Batista versus Sheamus and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H for the World Championships. We've got Maurice getting a rematch against Natalia, and Tiny Shiny getting a shot against Karma, which is technically also a rematch for the Women's Championships. And we've got
but it most certainly was effective.
Rey Mysterio versus Goldust for the Intercontinental title. And honestly, what I feel like should just be the main event at this point, a legacy broken up triple threat match for the United States Championship. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, the US title on the line. Honestly feels like the most important match on the show, hands down. This is going to go down as one of the least memorable SummerSlams of all time, because there has been no build for anything.
Or you want to keep him calm and collected and let the cerebral assassin do what he does better than anybody else.
Well, there's really no right way to go up against Triple H. You just have to do it and pray you can walk out of the ring afterwards.
And the 6.5 footer goes down.
The 6.5 footer.
And Wade Barrett gets the shoulder up.
I just can't bear it.
Blocked. The amazing thing about Triple H is all of his
Oh no.
vintage Triple H.
Say it ain't so. It might be, but say it ain't so.
What's this? And now, look at
Is
the
this
foot
gonna
of the
be
rag.
it?
Oh,
I think
what a
it's
pedigree.
it. Poor Wade.
1, 2.
Ah, well.
Triple H wins.
It was a pretty weird episode of SmackDown, and it didn't last particularly long either. What can you do?
Here's your winner,
The game. Well, Triple H, he played that game. He played it well. Don't talk to me or my sons ever again. What a perfect pause. This needs to be shared. If you have like a favorite wrestling YouTuber that's not me, just share this shot with them. No context. I'm not looking for any free promotion. I just feel like they need it too. We all need it. Oh, beautiful. Truly artwork at its finest. Incredible stuff. Well, Triple H is victorious over Wade Barrett. We're going to move on to SummerSlam. Oh my god, what have I done to the TV? The colors are so flushed out. Oh, I hate working with like colors and shit on TVs. There we go. I'll just put it back to what it was. It was a little dark, but honestly, I like it more. The Miz has embraced the fans. What? What the hell is going on? So, Sheamus and McIntyre, they are victorious, which means that Drew McIntyre goes up by 1 rank for the World Heavyweight Championship, which is held by Sheamus. A little awkward. And nothing really changes there. Nothing really changes there. Okay. As for Stone Cold and The Miz... Okay, so nothing changed in any of those stuff. Well, Stone Cold's the champion, he doesn't move. But The Miz has dropped from 17 to 21, putting him technically now in the NXT kind of rank or section. Anything below, what, 14-ish is kind of considered NXT. Yeah, pretty much, looking at them. Poor Christian. He was champion earlier this year. Justin Gabriel lost to Husky Harris, that's right. Justin Gabriel, for that loss, he has gone from rank 6 to rank 11, whilst Husky Harris has increased from rank 25 to rank 10. Good for him. R-Truth with a victory over Sin Cara. That puts R-Truth still at number 3. However, Sin Cara, taking that loss, finds himself still at the bottom of the ranks. I didn't even realize he was that low. And Triple H with a victory over Wade Barrett. Well, Triple H was already 2, he didn't move, but Wade Barrett's loss has hit him so hard that he's gone from rank 9 to rank 17. And that is it for the rankings roundup on SmackDown. Anyway, what does the game believe is happening at SummerSlam? Well, Cody Rhodes is apparently defending the United States Championship against Brock Lesnar. Rey Mysterio is defending the Intercontinental Championship against Tyson Kidd. Natalya will be facing Kelly for the Divas Championship. Triple H and Shawn Michaels will be defending their tag team titles against Raw's Demolition. CM Punk and Randy Orton will just kind of face off in a last man standing match, because why not? And Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWE title against John Cena in an Inferno match. Where was any of the build for any of those matches? How did it make them? I mean, I know they're pretty much just all the top ranked contenders. I don't know about this one. Probably. Yeah. It's just gone with the rankings, which I'm trying to change, but it's not really working. It's not really letting me affect it too much. Oh, as a tag team ladder match as well, by the way. So, basically, none of these will be happening. I would set up the card on screen, but I can't do that. Not a possibility. So, quickly gonna check something. What was I gonna check? Henry and Truth, are they still a team? They are, okay. I don't think it's actually split anyone, other than the one I deleted. Which was, I don't actually remember what that was anymore, for some reason. Trying to think, what teams have we seen recently split? Oh, I don't know. It's gone from the brain now, whatever it was. Okay, so, what can you expect to see kick off SummerSlam? Because I have to give you a preview anyway. Well, first up on the SummerSlam agenda, I think the kickoff match for the show kind of has to be Rey Mysterio versus Goldust. This match has had, like, no build. It's literally just kind of dropped out of nowhere. So I think that's pretty much just got to be the opening match. I think the second match of the night has got to be the Divas title match, because although it is Maurice's rematch and there is kind of some build and story to it, it's a little bit weird and random and like just there. So I feel like that's kind of got to be there. The third match of the night, I think then needs to be the Women's Championship. I know I always pair them up together. It's because they never really get much build, so they always kind of just go early in the show, which will be Tiny Shiny versus Karma in their rematch. The fourth match, I know this one's going to be quite a shocking one. I think the fourth match on the show should be the WWE title match. I think Stone Cold versus Triple H has had it's literally had no build. It's just that it's a big billing match, so it's still got to be high, just not the main event, or one of the main events or whatever. So I think that one's got to be there. I think then the second match, I'm going to have to unfortunately not let main event, because it's the US title and it's not really the world title, although it has had a lot of great build. So the triple threat, Randy Orton and Ted challenging Cody for the US Championship in a triple threat, and then the main event World Heavyweight Championship match, Batista going up against Sheamus, because it is technically a rematch and it does have some build. He did end Drew McIntyre's undefeated streak to get the contendership, so there is at least something going on there, and at least that way a world title is still closing out the show. So that is the format for SummerSlam. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all next time for the big one, SummerSlam. Bye everybody.